Use Your Manners, Season 2.
Yes, welcome back.
Actually, I won't even say Season 2. I'll say Season 2.
SZN.
Season, I'm obsessed.
Same.
We are. If you are watching this, which you always should be watching this, we are in a baller new set.
A new set. I'm your host, Mitch.
And I'm Leah. I don't even remember if I said Use Your Manners, but here it is. I would like to point out one thing. We got a sign. But if you are watching this, I don't want you to look at the size of the sign because it was a little bit, it's a bit underwhelming.
It is underwhelming.
But I will tell you that I have ordered a 2.4 meter stretchy sign that's going to go behind the couch. So like I said last season that we were going to order the sign the entire way time. This is printed from Officeworks. It's an average sign, but not an average set. If you
I agree. But I was actually talking to Nick before.
Yeah.
I don't know if we go big with the sign because I kind of like the colours behind us. So
you told me that before I ordered the 3.
You've already ordered.
Yep. I really thought we were going to be on time with this
communication scheme.
But let's do it. It's fine because you can always use a 2.4 meter sign. Like, just putting it anywhere.
It could be our bedhead.
I'm for it.
Is that an idea?
I'm for it.
I think so. All right.
Okay, well, welcome to Use Your Manners back. We are so excited to be back and we missed you.
Yes.
We actually did. We missed the vibe. Friday vibe.
I missed you.
I missed you.
I haven't seen you in 4 weeks.
Pretty much. No joke. So let's go, actually, let's do highs and lows and then we'll go back to what we were doing and then let's just talk about
Bit of a catch up.
Everything we've been doing.
Let's do it.
Highs and lows.
Low. This is a bit of a random one, but I've got a sty in my eye.
Oh, it's been doing my head in. I've seen it every day.
It hurts. I haven't had a sty since I was like 10, I don't think.
Yeah.
Which is
they say rub gold or something.
A gold ring on it, yeah, which I don't have, but I'll get there.
We're going to get one of those probably.
I don't know. Anyway, that's my low. My high is we're back. I mean, it's pretty exciting to be back after this will be the 4th week. Yep. So
I'm with you.
Happy man.
Happy boy.
Happy boy.
Happy boy. My high is Potty's back because I miss our Fridays with these guys. I really did. It's like
it's a vibe.
It's just like you wake up on Friday and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to go talk smack for an hour. And that is wild to me that we can do that. It's so fun.
And people listen.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yeah, that's a vibe. So that's my high. My low is the other morning. I was walking down the hallway. I'll set the scene. Mitch is in the office, which is across the bedroom. I walked past. I said, good morning. He said, good morning. And I kept walking. And then he goes, wait. And I was like, oh, okay. And as I was opening the door and we were whispering because Gigi was still asleep. He was like, don't go out there. And I was like, oh no.
I know where this
and I was like, what is it? And then there was I'm not even going to say a mouse. It was a rat.
No, that was a rat.
Or a small cat. I don't know what it was. It was the size of my foot. I'm a size 8 foot. It was just sitting there. It was obviously not alive. Thank you, Ricky. I really appreciate it. And that the fact that I saw its eyeballs, that just was my low. I just didn't like, and I've thought about it every day since.
It was frozen.
It was frozen. So that's what I don't like about having a cat. But that's my low of the week. And I've literally thought about it every single day and it's just panicking about it.
Should we have a moment of silence for Jerry?
No.
Okay.
No way. I can't be bothered with him. He shouldn't have been around Ricky. That's his fault. So circle back. I love when people say that. I'm just going to circle back. It's very office talk. Circle. Let's start with circle. Let's talk about how fulfilment went. Because I'm pretty sure that was the last episode.
It was.
We were about to jump into it and we needed that.
Before.
Yeah, we needed that couple week break and we were like, oh my God, this is going to be wild. We were actually meant to take 2 weeks off. We've actually taken.
We took a bit longer to perfect the set and also just to get our shit together.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, that's what happens. But let's chat fulfilment. How did it go?
So what we ended up doing, because I don't think we explained this to people, is we ended up having a teaser period of 2 days. Like we shut the website down, left our 3PL, and we had 2 days where we were fulfilling. Yeah. I think that was Monday, Tuesday.
It was like more mini orders that had come through within the hours
before.
that didn't.
Yeah. So it wasn't a lot, but there was problems on those days.
Wild problems.
Nothing was working, which was great. But we got the orders out, which was great. And then suddenly everything started working on Wednesday, which was launch day, like the birthday day.
Yeah. Can we just rewind back to what I said would happen? It would all fall back in place. Everything will be whatever it will be. But do you know what gets me? On the days that things weren't working and we were like panicking, right? Cass was on the phone to these guys in the bloody US trying to fix our printers. She was also on the phone to our what's it called? The program that we were using, ShipStation. She was on the phone to them. I was on the phone to ShipStation as well with a different problem.
I was on the phone to 911.
Mitch was just like, so we were like trying to fix little small fires, but there was many of them. But that's fine because it all fell back into place and I knew it would. So I just kept thinking about myself. And then I almost had a panic that night because I thought to myself, if everything fucks up, it is 100% on me because I've been saying to everyone it's fine. So what I did was, get this, the printers weren't working, both printers. So we had one printer that we had from ages ago, that when we first originally wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And then we bought a new printer because we needed two. The new printer was working perfect. Great. This printer, the one we had before, sucked. It did not work. Everything was wrong with it. They think it was like a manufacturing fault, blah, blah, whatever. And once the guys in the US figured that out. So I went and bought another one of the printer that we had, the new one, right?
Mm-hmm.
No worky. Doesn't work. That one stopped working. And I was like, okay, I think I'm the common denominator here. Something's wrong with me.
We needed to remove you.
Yeah. But then Cass has stopped working. Just because. And I was like, I just started laughing. I was like, if I don't laugh, I will hysterically cry. And then fast forward a day and I was like, these printers aren't working. This is going to be the worst. We were literally launching the next morning. And I was like, I was there that night being like, then guess what Big Dog does?
You went to the warehouse.
Yeah, but guess what I did at the warehouse?
You turned it off and on.
No.
And it started
This
working.
Big Dog read the manual. Surprise, surprise. You're meant to read those before you.
No way.
So I did this little thing where I pressed the two buttons at the same time and it went, and then it configured itself. And then guess what?
It worked.
Bingo. Everything worked. So moral of the story is fucking read the manuals. Read the things that they
They're
put
there
in
for a reason.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes they're just stupid. So I just put it away. Anyway, that's why it wasn't working. So it was a great time.
Okay, that's
so
great.
That was fun.
Thank you.
And everything fell into place.
How'd it go?
It was fucking wild.
It was wild.
Absolutely wild. It was like, I think, so for everyone who may not have listened to the first one, that day we launched was our birthday day.
Yes.
And that was where we launched a massive sale. We launched, what else was that? Coconut
gifts.
Raft with me, Coconut Raft, free gifts from the first 300 orders. It was
a 48-hour sale, basically.
It was literally like, that was the biggest 48 hours we've ever had.
Biggest 24 hours we've ever had.
24 hours.
And 48.
Yeah. But it was so good.
It was big. It was a lot of orders.
Yeah.
A lot of hands on deck, obviously, as we were fulfilling ourselves for the first time. And it was wild.
It was really, really
cool.
fulfilling though. Haha.
Yeah.
Very internally fulfilling.
Yeah. And I don't think, like, people don't really understand, like, why are you taking over fulfillment, blah, 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 blah. But, like, there's something different when you fulfill your own orders. And I just think, like, looking at every label you put on a box and seeing where that one's going and seeing what people are ordering, like, physically in front of you, it's different.
It's a different game. Yeah.
It's really cool. And it's like, I guess we don't need to say it, but we're both very, very grateful. And it's just, it was fun.
I think, and this is going to sound like so lame and so just make no sense to anybody else but me. I have gone through like the last year with like in my own head thinking that people hate me, like everywhere I go, like that's just in my own head and I don't know why it is. And like, obviously, you know that I've struggled with that. I like go into a shopping center, I'm like, yeah, all these people fucking hate me. Don't know why. But every label that I read the name, every fucking one of them. I make sure I read it and it helps me because I'm like, oh, Melissa from New South Wales doesn't hate me. Put that in the box. And the next thing, and I'm like, it makes me feel like supported, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for these people. And it's going to sound like I know that people are going to be like, how can you possibly think that? But I just do. And I don't know why. But I like doing fulfillment has been so fulfilling. Like in like a bit of a soul way, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, fuck yeah, this is selling. People love this. Like, and then it gets me a bit more confident to continue creating.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's helped me so much. I could pack orders all fucking day.
Yeah, I really agree with that. Like everything you said, I couldn't agree more with. And I think it's like, obviously the goal in business is to grow like year on year or whatever. But like, I think it really makes growing easier.
Yeah, because
It's like, let's just go create cool content, or let's like what we've been doing a lot of lately is like, let's go live on Instagram on a Friday and let's just give away a tote bag or a towel or whatever, because we feel so much gratitude towards people supporting us.
Yeah, and I'm like, why not?
But they're things we wouldn't have been able to do at a 3PL. So yes, we have more control over our business and everything, but also we can just do a lot more on the fly and show our appreciation and support of those supporting us. So
I just think it's so fun. I read, and like we have so many people in SA. Yesterday we had like, you and I were doing, we had like 15 people just from around Adelaide. Like people were around the corner, and I was like, wow, like that. It does a lot for me, more than people would probably realize. Like more than just like, oh, cool, you do it yourself. It's like, it's a lot more than that for me. So much more.
But I also think, and maybe a lot of people can't relate to this, but we've come from, doing cooking videos online on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. We've done ebooks. Yes, Please we do have some tangible products for Leah and Bear.
But never touched them though.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So this is really our first taste at tangible products in a physical manner of us physically doing things, and it's really cool.
And for me, around content, like content creation on like the best day, it's tricky, because you're kind of like, you're trying to talk to a lot of different people, and like a lot of different people at the same time. So you're like, I always get, stuck into being like, oh, what is that person like? What if they don't like greens? And then how am I supposed to create? Like, it's like, do you know what? I can actually be on deck, on the floor, and see like, you know what? Choc mint. I haven't seen it move as quickly as caramel or as something.
Yeah.
Like maybe people don't know about choc mint. Maybe people aren't like, let's do some content creation around that product. Let's content create around something else. And it gives me ideas, or like the motivation to be like, let's do this. Like it's totally different from an online business, but it's so fucking fun. And I literally, if I'm out there by myself, I literally crank the music so loud and just get in my own zone. And I love it so much. But I love how everything fell into place. Like I know that I joke about it and everything was fine. There was one point that I was literally in tears the night before, being like, this is not going to work and I'm going to fucking die. It's going to be so bad. But I knew, like I kind of knew that it would fix itself. Like in any case, we're gonna get the orders out. We were gonna fix it. We were gonna, even if we had to write each individual thing by hand, that'll be fine. Like we were still gonna do it.
Yeah.
I just love that we did it and we continue to now.
It's been epic.
Yeah. Like, and we're gonna gear up for Black Friday soon, which is gonna be fucking lit.
It's gonna be
and I'm
wild.
So excited for that. That's even more wild than the birthday.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, it's gonna be fun because we're there.
Yeah.
We're in there. We've got people coming in. We've got like, it's gonna be so fucking sick.
It's gonna be.
It just it gives you a sense of purpose in your own business. I think.
I agree.
You can get in your own head about seeing numbers. Numbers are great, but what about the people? Like, like what about that? Like, what about doing something else? What about fucking events? And like, you get so pumped up when you see these things go out.
And I think for us, it's the notion of creating something and doing something. Like creating recipes online is great, but it's not real. Like it's fulfilling for you because you like cooking.
Yeah.
But it's not really fulfilling after you've done the cooking. Like you post it, and that's it.
And I'm like, I want to see when people remake it. I'm like, fuck yeah.
That's what I mean.
That's what I'm talking to. I love that.
It's more that journey of creating something. And I think we're knee deep in that with Yes Please at the moment, which is the fun part.
I love. Just on a side note, I'm drinking creaming soda prees. And I've avoided creaming soda prees for I don't know how long it's been out.
You've forgotten how good they are.
Yeah, fuck. This is the best drink ever. Like I'm not even. I wish I was joking, and I wish I was a bit like, this is. I'm trying to sell. I'm not trying to sell it. I actually want that whole fucking.
No,
container
don't buy it. Yeah. Leave more for me. I'm not fussed. I really like it. I've been
having tropical and watermelon, which I love. But creamy soda is unfucking matched. This is unreal. I feel. Sorry, I just needed to say that out loud because I've avoided it because I think if it's out of stock, it's not fair for me to drink it when it's out of stock, so people can't actually have it.
It's not fair for you to drink it. So if you could stay away from my stash,
because you keep
fucking
drinking. Every time I walk past Mitch in the morning, I smell it and I'm like, nope, not going to do it because the people can't have it. And now it's coming back in stock, so I thought
Mitch
I might sneak one. Oh, fuck, it's good.
Mitch can have it.
I could just drink this normally. Yeah, big boy can have it. I just drink this normally. Anyway.
Moving on.
What
else has been happening?
Fucking life.
Something else happened.
Your Chocky update?
Oh, we can go there.
Yeah, let's go there. Let's just do a quick one because it's kind of yes, pleasey.
I don't know if I've said it on the pod. I might have, but I can't remember. But we'll revisit.
Yeah.
So we met with the manufacturer. in SA. I'm not going to name names and I'll be super brief. It was just a bit dodgy, to be transparent. Like all of our stuff here for Yes Please, like the facilities they're made in, after every run, you do a wipe down. It's super clean.
Yeah.
Standard stuff. This facility was dirty. Very, very dirty. I didn't get the hygienic vibe, which was a bit of a red flag. And they weren't doing a production on that day, which was a bit concerning.
Yeah.
So covered in chocolate everywhere. The floors are dirty, blah, blah, blah. That wasn't the main problem. That was just one red flag. Then we got a quote.
The quote was very
This is where I felt like we're getting taken advantage of a little bit. MOQ was 6 tons of chocolate.
But then again, we don't really
6 tons.
That's a fucking lot of chocolate. That's all.
It
but
was
the worst thing was the price. Like this needs to be something that was like very affordable.
Yeah. So it was, but 6 tons was either, I can't remember off the top of my head, it was either like 54,000 individual units of a chocolate bar or like 100 and something thousand. Either way, that's a lot. It
was over 100.
I think it was over 100. But then the price, and this is where I started going, this is another red flag. So the guy messaged me and saying the cost from our supplier is $2.80. And then the cost for us to package it or whatever is another $2. And I was like, hang on, mate. So you mean to tell me that the landed cost to me is $4.80 a bar?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, plus GST.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm paying over $5 for this bar. What am I going to sell it for?
Yeah, like what, $15 for a chocolate
That's
bar?
what I mean. And I was like, mate, there's no way I can. No. It's not viable. So that one's on pause a little bit, but we're still reaching out to other suppliers. But just with that supplier, it's a bit of a no-go. So
I just think that like you and I would really want it to be something that's affordable in store. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not something that you can pay.
I don't want to charge a premium just because it's got our names on it. That's it needs to be competitive in price.
100%. And that's like, that was not going to be competitive at all.
No, that's ridiculous.
There's no point in even going there because I'm like, again, we're not like going to charge $12 for one chocolate.
For 100 gram bar.
Yeah.
Like that's like half the size of a Cadbury block.
Yeah.
Cadbury's, I think, 180.
And Cadbury's $4 or something. So like, why would you? And like, yes, high protein, blah, 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 whatever. But like at the same time, it's not, that's just, that's being silly buggers.
That's being greedy. Anyway, so that's the update. Yes. We're still working on it. I've got something else cool in the pipeline.
We have something, I'm going to say it, fucking lit in the pipeline.
Okay, I thought you were going to say it.
No.
Whoa.
It's so good. And we are hoping to go get our first dip samples December. And then this is gonna be sick, but we're gonna only share it with pod people for when it comes out.
I agree with that.
Only because these people who listen, they're listening and they're like,
and do you know what? These people turned up for the B-Day. Like,
B-Day's how we saw you. We saw you.
Pod 10 wild.
Went wild.
Everywhere.
Yep. Every like so many orders we had, every single one of it was either like Leah 10, Mitch 10, Pod 10. We were like, fucking
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we saw that. It was great. We loved that.
The only reason I'm not saying what it is right now is because it's still very, very early. So towards the end of the year, once we've approved the samples, I'm happy to share.
100%. Yeah,
but
the journey.
Just right now, it's, we'll get there. But it's going to be lit. And I think the campaign like theme song should be like, Steal My Sunshine.
Okay, deal.
Something like that. Something like this. Wild. You know what I mean? But anyway.
Yeah. That's a good update.
It's going to be lit. It's going to be in store. It probably won't be online, which is kind of cool.
Nah, just in store.
And it's going to be everywhere.
We're gonna hit up retail soon. So if you know someone in a retail store and then you want Yes Please products around the corner from you, send them an email and tell them.
Or if you work at Walmart, hook a brother up.
Mitch, come on.
I will work in Walmart for a day if it meant that we got into Walmart.
For a day, man. I would put my Walmart I'll put my Walmart t-shirt on and sit there on the cashier.
Do you know what I want to do for this this new launch though? I want to I almost want to take time out of the office and just go create content as like workers.
At Coles? 100%. No, yeah.
Yeah. Coles, you know what I mean? And I don't know if anyone watching has watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but Charles goes and sets up like a food truck van. Yes. And then he's like cutting sandwiches and it's not like perfectly cut. He's like, again.
He's yelling at them.
He's yelling at them. And then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, Charles. And he goes, it's chef to you. Yeah. That's going to be us. So it's going to be great.
But also, me, you have Big Dog over here who I used to work at a store. So
that's what I mean.
It's called I can face the entire aisle. Yep.
So, yeah. I said to one of our friends the other day, I want to recreate the Red Bull cars.
Yes.
that went around.
Yes.
So we're going to do that for
Yeah.
this.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. And I want to have like, I also want just like to wrap my car in something ridiculous.
Yeah. We should wrap a Defender.
Yeah. No. Okay. That's not what I was saying. I was
Why?
actually, no.
Oh,
You know,
this could work.
No. Psst.
This could work.
You know, the trucks that have one seat, like the little ones.
Yeah.
I want one of them.
No, you can't. You tip it over.
Yeah, well, but me.
We should get a Defender. Anyway, this is taking we're going to have something fun.
Yeah.
We'll I don't think it'll just be Adelaide. As in like we're going to do shit at like
Hell yeah.
in Adelaide, but I'm going to Queensland, I'm going to Sydney, I'm going to Melbourne.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be everywhere.
Yeah. I love it.
And it's going to be lit.
See whatever truck. Actually, we don't have the best luck with truck. So let's go. Let's
be
go
a car. SUV.
Let's go car. A small low hanging car, no trees. That we want that. Wrap it in something ridiculous. If you see the car, we'll throw like, and you know how they Red Bull used to pull over and you used to go get free Red Bulls. Like free.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
100%. I'm into it. I love that idea.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Anything else? Like, what's the new update of?
You launched a cookbook.
I did. It was really good. And
thank you for sharing. That's all.
That's all, guys.
How was that?
It was so nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I could have hidden into, like, I basically got in the shower that morning and I didn't want to get out.
Okay.
I wanted to stay in there and I wanted to not go to work. And then I was thinking of all the things that I could make up in my mind to be like, oh, Mitch, I'm sick today. Or I don't want to go to work today. I don't want to do anything. Just because I had such bad just anxiety about it. I was so scared because it's the first thing I had done in a long time.
In about a year.
Well, but even then, launching Berlin, I was still working. I was on adrenaline the whole freaking time I was doing that.
Okay.
So I didn't feel like I launched that and that was great, but it was already a product I had already done sort of thing. Like I'd done it pre-pregnancy and it was kind of like just finalizing things and getting it out there. But this was like, this was different. And it was something small, but it was like, just made me happy.
It was great.
When I launched it, I was like, I just wanted to, I literally.
Booking's back.
I pressed button and I walked outside and I was like, I'm gone. See you later. I don't want to fucking do anything. I don't want to have anything to do with this.
That's it for today.
Yeah. Then people started getting it and they started showing and sharing and talking and it just felt like it was meant to be.
Back.
Yeah, it was meant to be. And I was like, I literally took the biggest breath and I was like, oh my God, like it was
back. Great.
It was really nice. And all that like anxiety and scared and fear and whatever, like it just went away. And I was like, this just feels like it's meant to be. But at the same time, I was a bit like, I was still nervous and I still am nervous, but I love the product so much, but I can only get more excited for the stuff that we want to do now. Like I want to publish my own cookbook. I want to self-do it.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm keen to do that. And I don't even know I wouldn't even know where to begin with that, but I'm going to do it.
But it's fun.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I can.
You can do anything that you put your mind to.
100%. So, and like I always say, it will work out.
Yeah.
Even if I have to write every goddamn page, it'll work out.
It's been good.
Yeah. It's been really, really, really good. And I think I always undersell things. Like, not undersell.
Yes,
I always just go like, oh, it's fine. Just don't worry about it. Like, and I just,
you do.
Yeah.
You're even under talking it.
I know.
No, it's been really, really good.
You're
acting like it's nothing.
No, I know. Because I still have that anxiety. I know.
You need to peacock.
No, I can't.
Yes.
Can't do it. But I did feel really, really good that day. And still do. Like I feel a lot better. Like I'm like, this is, it feels like I can just do it again. Because again, like I said before, I feel like everyone, I feel like there's, walk into a store and everyone hates you. But when people actually support you in that way or like love your cooking or whatever, it changes your like mind. And it just made me feel so welcome, I think, if that makes sense.
I get it. I love it.
Yeah.
Cooking's back.
Yeah, it felt really good.
It's going to be good to do some cooking things next year.
Yeah. And I just felt nice. And I think that it's nice to be able to get that confidence to being like, I can do my own cookbook and I can do whatever I want. And there's no sales targets. There's no, I can just do whatever I like and make it so me.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know, but people love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. People love you.
Oh, yeah. Some people. No, I know. I just have that in my head. But that's just one of those things, just working through.
Yep. That's great.
Working through it. But that's also another update. I'm great now. I've been great since I launched. I've been great. No, I've been feeling really, really good actually.
That's good.
Been at the gym, been walking with my neighbour. She's a legend. Been walking with her. I've gone back to cycle, done a little cycle class.
It's done it all.
Yeah, I've felt really good.
That's
I
good.
felt like I can, you know what I mean?
You can.
I can. But that kind of attitude is what I like.
I love that.
Yeah. So I've been feeling great. So I'm happy with that.
I'm happy for you.
Also, random another update.
Give it to me.
We've signed a Yes Please ambassador.
I was going to say, what have we done? We have.
Really cool. We've got ambassadors. They're amazing. And
I tell you, she's a big dog.
She's a big dog.
No, we didn't fuck around.
Yeah.
We did not fuck around.
Yeah. She big dog. And she is someone.
Did I say she's a big dog?
She's a big dog. She's a fucking legend.
Beast.
Yeah. In the best way possible. Like,
you look
at her and you're like, how the fuck? Like, what is,
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? There's actually no words.
She is a machine. Yep.
Yeah. A fucking machine.
We love her.
But not only that.
It's coming soon.
Yes, very soon.
Days.
Yeah. Yeah, very much so days. But not only is she a machine, she's someone that you just look at and you're just like, I can't even do 1/4 of what you do, but you motivate me in every way. Like,
I just thought of a great idea.
And a good person.
And I'm going to just say it out loud before I forget.
Okay.
You know when sports teams sign people?
Yeah.
We should create a poster. Because we're signing her.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Between Yes Please and her.
Fuck yeah. Love. We also need to get stuff to put in her boxes and stuff. Anyway, we've got her.
Okay,
we're doing a product with her, which is just unreal.
We'll do that early next year.
We froth it. Yeah. So we love it. And it's
going to be lit.
Yeah. And it's just I just love that. And I love that kind of extra energy in Yes Please. Do you know what I mean?
Connecting with like-minded people that support what Yes Please is about.
Yeah. And like I said, you look at her and you're like, fuck, you're an amazing human and
athlete.
Business owner, athlete, everything. Everything she does, I'm like, I agree with everything. I love it all because I just think that you look at her and you're like, there's so much too. And there's so much
I agree. It's going to be lit.
Yeah. And they're on the same wavelength, her and her family and her team as well. They're on the same wavelength of we just want to kill it. We just want to do. We just want to just do more in every day, and we just want to fucking be lit. And that's just it.
Do you know what? She's from Queensland.
Yeah, and that's why you fucking did it, didn't you?
Everything we do currently seems to be in
all
Queensland.
in Queensland. Yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah, it is crazy. It's like we're being drawn to there.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not doing these things on purpose. But even the product we're talking about just before. That girl actually reached out to us. It's been on our list to do for over a year, the Red Bull.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, what? Yeah.
She reached out to us. She's also from Queensland.
Yeah.
Manufactures in Queensland. Mate, it's just.
Yeah. It's happening. But
no, it's not happening.
No, I'm
how good. I'm keen.
I'm so keen. And I just I just like that we can.
Hint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the hints.
Yeah. Thank you.
It will be well known probably by the time the set comes out. But that's about it for updating wise.
Yes. So shall we go into some funny, awkward stories that you collated?
Fucking oath. So yesterday I did
like this segment.
Yeah, I love it because I like a laugh, right? And
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Last night, if you don't have Prime, get Prime. Do you know what we were watching last night in bed? And this honestly just reignited my childhood.
Yeah.
Thank God you're here. How good.
Prime. It's on. I literally, when Mitch was like,
funny.
This is the best thing ever, I was like, Mitch, this is fucking trash. But anyway, we started watching it.
It's
two minutes in, we were hysterical.
It's so
this is
funny.
So fucking funny. It was really funny. And we need to watch, what's the one I said yesterday? The American version?
Impractical Jokers.
Impractical Jokers. Because the Inspired Unemployed, they did a version of that apparently. But theirs was so
What do you mean apparently? You watched
it. As in I don't like to say that they copied them because they didn't. As in
No, it's a spin-off.
So I'm saying that they did it. But I want to watch the American version because everyone keeps saying watch that one. So I want to do that first.
Okay. Sorry, I hijacked your segment. But I just felt like I was being a judge, with these funny stories. It's almost like their comedy act and I'm that guy.
They are so funny. So
I love the episode. You're from Neighbours.
Yeah. And the guy was like, shut up. So yesterday, I'll get it on my phone. Yesterday, I asked, I love to ask people, last time we did, what did Leah and Mitch do? What would Leah and Mitch do? Sorry. We did that. We've done Am I the Asshole? That's so fun.
What's this one?
This one is awkward stories. So
Okay.
this one is literally just like people telling us their awkward stories, and then like we should just say like what we would do in that situation. Or
right.
that kind of vibe.
Let's do it.
So, and all these people, I will obviously say different names and keep up stories private. But there's one in there that I just cannot. I'm gonna fucking pee my pants laughing. But I've given them all a yes please product of their choice for giving us their awkward story. That's all packed and ready to go for today.
See, we can give back.
Yeah, that's it. And I can freaking finally do that now, which is nice. So yesterday I asked
it's
them
not bribery. Don't call it.
yeah. I did bribe people. Like, come on, give me a story. I'll give you a greens. But so everyone in this story has been well taken care of for letting us know this thing. So these are awkward stories, not necessarily, and then some of them aren't super funny, but anyway.
Yeah, hit me.
So this is a lady by the name of, I'm just going to make it up, Mary. Her name's not even near it. But she said, I'm new to this job. And recently we had to go around the office, get to know everyone, where everyone sits, kind of orientation day. So she had like a day where, they have like morning tea vibes for new staff, whatever. She goes, the usual staff completed the official tour and intro and whatever. So days later, I went to an event with my team, everyone looking nice in the custom merchandise and clothes, except for this one person in a really expensive looking suit. And then she said, he's kind enough to come up and say hi, knows everything about me. I was chatting about the usual day at work and blah, blah, blah. And then to be really polite, I asked, sorry, I didn't actually get your name. What department do you work in?
Oh, no.
30 seconds of awkward silence later, the person goes,
I'm the boss.
I'm the director. And then I said, oh my God, what did he say? And she just goes, I think he saw me melt and just smiled. I said, it's okay. I can understand how overwhelming it can be when you start. I would die. But what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
If I was
you
her?
said that. Yeah.
I would have melted.
Yeah.
But if you saw someone wearing a suit, wouldn't you assume that that may be important?
Yeah, probably. Okay, I would say yes, but I did the same thing. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
So when I was working at Good Life Health Clubs, I was a receptionist and I was, hello, how you going? Everyone walked in, enjoy your workout, whatever. This guy walks in and my two bosses were in the office. Their office was around the corner from where the reception desk was. And I said, I was scanning people in and it was 3 or 4 people were scanned in and this guy just walked straight past. I said, excuse me, motherfucker, you need to sign on in. So I was like, I'm sorry, you just need to sign a key tag. And he looked at me and he was like, and he smiled. And I was like, did you have a membership? And he was like, that was the protocol.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, no worries at all. I can just sign you in if you don't have your tag. And he was like, looking at me like, you're a fucking idiot. But I was like, duh, come on. And then anyway, he walks around the corner. He goes, no, I don't actually have a membership. I said, okay, no worries at all. Just a $20 casual visit if you like to, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, my bosses heard me because usually at Good Life at the time, when you can hear people say casual visit or whatever, that means that people doesn't have a membership, which really means the MCs, the consultant, should walk out and be like,
appear out of nowhere.
I have memberships.
Fresh blood.
Yeah, fresh blood. So anyway, I was talking to this guy about the fucking memberships, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's $15.95 a week or you can pay in advance, blah, 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 my fucking receptionist voice. And he looks at me and then my boss has come out and she's like, Leah, it's all good. He can go in. And I was like, are you sure? Whatever, I don't mind, whatever. Anyway, made him fucking sign a waiver. He signs the waiver. So I figured that she knew she was going to give him a free, she knew him. Walked out. He signed the waiver, walks in and she goes, Leah. And I said, what? He goes, that's the fucking regional manager. And I said, well, how am I supposed to know? I'm fucking a receptionist. It was so embarrassing. So I made the regional manager of Good Life sign a waiver to walk into one of his Good Lives. And I was so embarrassed.
But to be fair.
He was proud of me.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You stopped me walking in and you made me do the right thing. And I was like, bitch, absolutely.
But to be fair, what's different in those two scenarios is she's in a room with all of her employees at Good Life here at front desk. Half the people walk in a suit.
100%. I had no idea.
After work. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, he actually was in his workout gear. He was not in his suit.
That's what I mean.
So I was like, how was I supposed to know? But apparently I was supposed to know him. But anyway, he was like, she's great because she stopped me, made me sign the waiver. And I was like, Thank you,
Well
motherfucker.
done.
But I literally, as he left, I was like, bye.
Good job.
Like, I'm so embarrassed.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, next one.
Next story. This one is the one where I cringe, where I want to die. Okay, so this girl goes, I won't say her name. She goes, I was 11 years old. Actually, it's really funny because she goes, I really hope the person in the story doesn't listen to your podcast because they'll know it's them straight away.
Okay.
So I apologize if this is your story. She says, I was 11 years old and I had always seen my two big brothers and my older cousin try to dack each other. So for anyone who doesn't know what, like they're like not in Australia, I don't even know if that's just an Australian
I think it
saying.
is.
But if you dack someone, basically you pull the pants down from when they're not looking, right?
Yeah.
So like it's like, oh, you ducked you, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
So she said they would have been 15, 17 and 19 years old.
Mhm.
One night we're having a family barbecue and I thought it would be funny to jump in on the bandwagon. And she said, I hadn't seen any. Actually, I'm going to pause this story because my sister is calling me and I want to answer in the call. Can I do it? Let's do it. Ready? What do you want to do? Let's just answer. Ready, set. Hi, Kayla. You're actually on my podcast right now. Yes. Yes.
Hi, welcome to my podcast.
Okay. You're actually.
I'm trying to look for my mother. No, I don't care if you're in a podcast because I don't know where mum is and it's annoying me. And your dogs are psycho.
Yes, they are.
Psycho dogs.
Why are you in my house?
Where's mum?
I don't get. You can track her, can't you?
I did. I tracked her to your house. She's not answering. I'm going around like a psychopath in your house. Your dogs are jumping all over me like.
Are you
I
in my?
can't.
Are you in my house?
No. I've now got back into my car to throw a tantrum because I can't get into your house. It's like a fortress, and your yappy ass dog. I just can't deal.
This is great.
I'm standing outside your house, like.
Okay. Don't beat the name.
We're not home.
We're not home. We're at the podcast. You can climb through Gigi's window if you'd like to try.
Leah, this house is a fortress. You can't get in.
Yes, it is a fortress.
Climb into
You'd hope
Gigi's
so.
window after bloody. Okay, goodbye. I'm not scaling the roof.
Okay. Sorry, that was just an interruption from. I knew that she'd fucking be flipping. So, did like my family how they just rock up and they're just like,
And break in.
I'll break into your house.
B&E is just a
Yeah,
prerequisite.
like, why are you yelling at me about my dogs? Like, get out of my house.
It's actually a prerequisite to get into the family that you need a B&E charge.
100%.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that we do. I literally have broken into Kayla's house so many times.
And
Anyway.
you need to learn how to pick locks.
Yeah.
Like with the...
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's actually not a joke. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to this story. So I'll go back. So one night we're having a family barbecue and I thought it'd be funny to jump in on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen any of the boys dacking anyone that night yet. She did yet. ...
Oh, no.
I found the perfect opportunity. I ran up behind my cousin and dacked him in front of 12 of the family members in the middle of their lounge room. But he wasn't wearing any underwear. I'm sorry. I cried and hid for 4 hours, tried to my parents, agreed and said they should take me home. She goes, it was the worst night of my whole life.
Do you know what?
Imagine. So basically, when I will say this quickly, when you dack someone, it's just their like shorts or like their pants. Like usually their underwear is left on, right? Like
Well, you grab their pants and you pull them down.
You grab from like the knees down. So like you
Yeah.
kind of just, you don't really, grabbing their underwear. So can you imagine in front of
I think that's his fault. For not wearing any underwear.
Yeah,
Mate, come on. How old is he?
He would be 15, 17 or 19. Don't know
Put some
which one.
underwear on. But also, if Gigi did that to Jax, I would be laughing. I'd probably be high-fiving her. I'd be like, give me 5, big girl.
Can you imagine though, being dacked at 15, 17 or 19
funny.
years old?
Come on. That's funny.
But yeah, why are you freeballing? That's his fault. Don't you worry about it. That's his fault.
If I could meet that girl, I'd high-five her.
She literally says that it's literally the worst thing she's ever done in her whole life. And she's like, I actually cannot breathe.
She should be proud of that. That's very funny.
I think that's pretty fucking funny.
I think it's hilarious.
He shouldn't be freeballing. Actually, it's in he could be at his own house, so he can do whatever he wants. But I will say that was so funny. When I read it, I was like, what product would you want? Like, I'll give you anything. That's the funniest thing I've ever read. But all right, let's go to, I got 2 more.
Let's do it.
Okay. She said, awkward story. I used to run every day and one day I was running past our neighbours. We all had dogs that used to play together in the street. Apart from that, we didn't really know them as we moved there and we just wanted to get new friends. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm just thinking about where this could be going.
Oh, well, I don't think so. I don't think, you know.
Okay.
So one day I was out running and the neighbours were on the street with their dogs and I was running with my dog. I felt the need to fart, which people do. She wrote, which people do, even though everyone pretends they don't. I agree. People do. That's fine. The next minute I looked down at my leg and it was all brown. I then felt my dog pulling and he wanted to play, but I had just shit down my leg and I didn't feel the urge to stop and play. So I ran past them saying, sorry, I have to run, and ran home and told my partner and we had to sell, and I could not see their faces ever again. Because as I ran past them, they were whispering and they were whispering because they knew what I had done.
I'm speechless. Wow, that's bad.
And she said, we ended up selling 2 months later. She's like, it's so funny. I could look back at now.
Oh, they actually sold the house.
2 months later, sold the house. I would sell. I would be like, it's over.
Wow, that would be the most awkward of the three.
No way. The decking had to get it.
No, the decking's not awkward. That's funny.
Oh, that's bad.
That's genuinely awkward.
That is genuinely, yeah, that's bad.
That's awkward.
But fucking hilarious.
Yeah, wow.
I appreciate that you kept running because I would do the same. You imagine just stopping and then be like, what the fuck?
Nah, you'd have to keep running. You'd have to.
I would sprint home so
Literally.
fast. I've got another one, and I actually haven't told this lady that I'm going to say this one, so I need to message her later and give her a product.
Yeah, you do. Because that was
this is the one I said.
The deal.
There was a deal. This is one I said yesterday to all you guys.
I can't remember, but go on.
So she said, but I would say it like I'll leave out some bits. She goes, yeah. So this is a girl. She is by the name of something else. I'm not going to say that name. When my daughter was in grade 3, she was invited to her friend's birthday party. As an unorganized mum, I forgot to RSVP by the date. So I sent Dad a message and she sent that screenshot.
I don't think you told me this story, but go on.
Who did I fucking did, didn't I? Yeah, he's just not listening. Yeah, I fucking did. You idiot.
I don't listen.
Yeah, never listen to me. It's fine. So then he goes, she said, the reply completely stunned me. And as you can see, I really didn't know what to say. We've never seen the family ever again. The school told the kids that she had moved away, but it happened 10 years ago and I can't bring myself to delete the message as I look back now and just laugh at their reply.
Oh my God.
So she's written, hi, it's something,
Genevieve.
like the name's mum, like the kid's name. Let's just say, hi, it's Anna's mum, like whatever, from something school. Hope it's not too late to RSVP. I'd love to come if it's okay. Cheers. The dad wrote back, right? So this is like little kids.
Yeah.
Suggest you speak to her mum. She left and took the kid 2 weeks ago when I asked her to get a job. This is all my fault. I married a prostitute and this is what I end up with. So the guy is just hammering this lady about his problems. And then she wrote back, sorry to hear.
I would have written back, so the birthday's off? Question.
So hang on. Do we get a lolly bag when we leave? Like, what's happening?
So can I still come?
Can you imagine it? When she left and took the kids and like full on gave her like a breakdown of what so bad.
That's wild.
That is so fucking funny. But it's so awkward. Like, what are you meant to do? It's a bit.
You got to have fun with that.
You have to. I love this one. This one actually, this is my last one. Actually, I had more than that, what I thought. But I did tell this, I did get this lady. So this is what I'd like to know what you would do in this situation because I don't also know what I would do.
Okay.
She said, so I'm a disability support worker and about a year ago, I went to a house to meet a new client. I go in and meet the client and their family and they were lovely. But then the client's older brother walks out with his girlfriend, right? So like client, brother, girlfriend.
Yeah.
The mum introduces him and the girlfriend as the girlfriend of 2 years, right? But it turns out the older boyfriend or the older brother is someone that I used to talk and sleep with a few months before this meeting.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very awkward, but it turns out the couple had broken up for a bit, like for a little period. But they say that it's been 2 years despite the having the break.
Yeah.
So when she walked in, they pretended they didn't know each other. Like they just said like, hello, nice to meet you or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like they said like we pretended we didn't know each other and that was our first time meeting. We haven't seen each other, thank God. And I was just laughing. I was like, that is so awkward. What did you both say? And she goes, he looked at me like he had seen a ghost and he just goes, oh, hello. And then went back into his room and never came back out. What would you do?
Well, as if I'm her or him.
Both.
Exactly what they did.
Pretend they don't know each other? Well, you couldn't really throw her like a...
Hi, this is Debbie of 2 years and I'm Sally of 6 months.
Yeah. I'm Sally of 6 weeks ago. Oh, fuck. That's so.
What are you meant to do?
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Yeah, I think good of them both to pretend like, because
good
yes,
sports.
if they did have a little break, that's all right.
Good sports.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
fucking
because
hell.
2 years Sally might have got angry.
Well, you would. I mean, because and she's like, I'm still that client. Like, I'm still with that client.
That spells problems though. If you're introducing Sally as 2 year Sally.
Yeah, why do you do that?
Yeah,
I wouldn't ever be like, hello, this is Mitch, and we've been together for 8 years, 7 years.
All you got to do there is hold up the mirror.
What's that mean?
Well, there's some problems.
I was like, wait, what? What mirror?
You can't change what you can acknowledge.
Can't change what you don't acknowledge.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You need to watch more Dr. Phil. We should do it tonight.
No.
Come on.
And that's a wrap.
Well, I think in that update is good. That's all my awkward
Are
stories
you
for
happy
today.
with that? You don't want to film it again?
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay.
We can do
this is
take 2.
Oh, yeah. This was just a practice run.
Yeah.
Do you want to just delete that audio?
Just kidding. Just kidding. We're one hit wonders.
That's it. And
Yep. Okay.
so yeah, no. Bye. No. We'll talk about the sign. Do you think we get a full sign? Like look at that. Oh gosh. It's not.
Do you know what? It's quite small.
It's underwear. It's like
It's quite
it's
small.
an A4 piece of paper.
It looks quite small.
Yeah, I just think that we got to get the big. Oh, I've already ordered it. So what's the difference? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I do like the colours.
I
behind
love
us.
the color. I do love the color.
Yeah.
Let us know if you like our new set. Also, let me know if you like my new pillows. I think they're wow.
Yeah, I think they're pretty cool.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a cool update.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be back with some like just more lols.
Yeah.
On.
Next week will be a bit,
A bit more.
maybe we'll get a food challenge going next week.
Yeah, I'm keen.
Do you know what? Maybe we'll have a guest. No, we won't.
Maybe
I lied to you.
Kayla will call in again and just be somewhere else.
Maybe. Who knows? But
Who knows?
all I know is we will be back next week.
And we'll wing it the day before.
And thank you for listening.
I'm super keen. I'm so happy to be back. If you like us to be back, let us know what you like, what episode you liked last season, what you'd like to hear from us, all sorts. Because we're going to go wild.
Good to be back.
Great to be back. Thank you to these guys. We've missed them.
Thank
We've
you
missed
for episode 1.
so much. Yeah.
Season 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll be back. See you next
week.
Well, Wednesdays. Where do these go live? Wednesdays? Yeah.
We've changed to Wednesdays.
Changing to Wednesdays. We feel like everyone needs a little bit of a
midweek pick me up.
Yeah, because midweek's shit. Wednesdays is a shit day. Only because you're like, you've already had 2 days. You've got 2 days to go. It's not a great day.
Yeah,
but if you can listen to our podcast on the day, great. I mean, that's not how the week goes. That's absolutely how the week goes.
Is there 6 days in a week?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's a day, Thursday, Friday. And then you've got the weekend. Fight me on that. There'll be a hill that I will die on.
Yeah, well, it depends.
Do you know what other hill I'll die on really quickly before we leave? I will fight anyone who tells me not to write fucking toast on my shopping list. It does my head in. Toast. So you have a shopping list, right? Okay, this is my argument and I will forever. Nah, you don't write bread, right?
You write
cool.
bread.
All right, I'm going to make
Here we
dinner
go.
tonight. Get me some bread.
Yeah.
What bread? What would you make? What bread do you want? Well, I want fucking hamburger buns and you just bought me a loaf. That's annoying.
Then you would write hamburger rolls.
Correct. So you'd write toast because you want toast for you want the bread that's for the toast.
Toast is the toasted form of bread.
Yeah,
you do realize
okay,
that?
so if I say bread, what if you got me some fucking stupid roll that I don't want?
Well, then I'd write a roll. Like a dinner
then
roll.
if I say bread, yeah, but what if I said bread to you? If I just said bread, get me some bread from the shops. What would your immediate answer be?
I'd get toast bread.
What if I didn't want that?
We would discuss what you would want to.
Correct. So, but if I say, can you get toast? You'd know that's the Wonder White pink thing that we use it for toast.
If
Correct
you
or
said,
not
Mitch,
correct?
can I have some toast? I would put bread in the toaster and make you toast.
No, I'm saying on a shopping list. So if I said to you,
I know what you're saying and no one agrees.
No, it's bullshit. You would never. Because if I say, okay, get me toast and you got me some seed fucking bread, you know, I don't eat toast with that. Yeah, it's not my toast bread. If I said, get me burger rolls and you got me some stupid wholemeal shit and I was like, no, you get me the Wonder White ones with the sesame. You know which one I like.
We've gone from different bread rolls to what you like.
Yeah, because I write toast on my shopping list because I know that's what I want. That's the bread that I want for my toast. And if I write hamburger rolls, that's the bread I want for my hamburger rolls.
This sounds like you're in therapy.
I will literally, tomorrow's my therapy appointment. I'm gonna spend the entire time going, fucking toast is toast. Hamburger rolls
You're
is hamburger
literally
rolls.
yelling into a microphone. No one's even responding.
Yelling at myself, you idiot. It's real. It's real. You let me know what you write on your shopping list, or do me a favor, write down bread on your shopping list, and then see what comes. And then you'll be like, oh wow, should have listened to her. You write toast on there, or you write hamburger roll, or you write whatever the fucking thing you want.
And that's the end of the segment. Leah's pet peeves.
I'm not coming back. I refuse. I have so many of them too. Let's end everything on it with a pet peeve of mine. I have many.
You just turned into Gordon Ramsay.
You idiot sandwich.
And you know I don't like sesame bread.
No one eats fucking seeded bread. It's shit. You know it and I know it. No one likes it. Wonder why white bread.
No. Okay, this is getting out of hand.
All right, we've got to
Let's wrap it
go.
up.
We've got to go before I come up with more pet peeves. Love you, leave you. We'll love you and leave you.
Thanks for tuning
See you next week. We are back.
We'll be back.
We're back. All right.
Okay.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.